Alright, what's up guys? Okay, it's been literally like 6 months maybe since I uploaded that video that I said I'd upload the next part a week later and never did. And honestly, no excuse except school and procrastination, I guess. And but I'm going to do it now because I really feel like it's like I really feel like that's something that I need to do. I just need to share this stuff. I think it can help a lot of people. But I also feel like my last video was a little bit cringy, so I'm gonna try to like make it a little less cringy and like cheesy and see if I can just kind of talk. This video is about the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset. This straight from the article. I think that'll help. It's like the perfect paragraph, so I'm just gonna read it straight from. In a fixed mind, I think that fixed mindsets are implanted in pretty much everyone. All of them, okay, my age, most of the people that I hang out with, most of them have fixed mindsets. They like don't think that they can be whatever they want to be. They don't think they're good at a lot of things, and they like to stick with what they're good at, and they don't even feel determined to try anything else because they just want to stick with what's comfortable to them. I think that one of the biggest reasons why people have these fixed mindsets is because of all of the technology we have today. Like, we have phones, we have TVs, we have all these things that totally sidetrack us from working on ourselves and improving ourselves and finding passions and like figuring out what we're good at and what we love. Like literally all people have right now is school and college and then like sports, if they even play sports. Like, and when they're home, they just like watch TV and stuff. Like, I think that that's one of the reasons why people have these fixed mindsets, is because they just do what people tell them to do. They never do anything that they want to do or what they choose to do. Like, they literally just go to school, come home, watch TV, maybe go to practice, maybe work out if they enjoy that, which will slingshot you. That's a good it's a type of habit. I can't remember what it's called, but we're talking about it in the next video. But I think that's one of the reasons, because people just like don't even know what they're good at because they don't find a reason to try anything new because they're always occupied by this technology and these TVs and stuff. So like that's why I think that a fixed mindset is so implanted in today's generation, and why growth, and even though like right now is the biggest century of like you can be whatever you want to be, like it's almost like not that many people believe that kind of stuff. They just hear it and it just goes in one ear out the other ear. So that's another thing that I wanted to say about that, about why I think fixed mindsets are a growing epidemic, because who knows what technology our kids are going to have. Like, they're literally like not even going to have to walk anymore. Like, what? So if I were to help you moving forward on how to have more of a growth mindset, I would tell you, because it's hard. Like, I had a fixed mindset for a while, I'm not gonna lie, and I still kind of do in some ways, but like it's more like the knowing. Like, first you know that you can have a growth mindset even if you have a fixed one, and then you have to act on that no. So you have to get to feel it. And like, of course, everything, it takes practice. Like, you're not just gonna wake up one day and be like, I can do whatever I want and I know I can. Like, you have to work at it. So for example, let's say this is a dumb example, but let's say your friend takes you to a dance class or whatever, and you're just like, I'm embarrassed, like I care about what people think of me, I hate dancing, this isn't bad, like this sucks, and then you have a terrible time because that's what you thought going into it. Like, you already had a negative mindset going into the process, and then you force yourself to not even enjoy it because the whole time you're worried that you suck, you're worried that what people think about you, you're like, I'm embarrassing myself, you're comparing yourself to everyone around. That's a fixed mindset. Now, if I were to help you change that into a growth mindset, is you'd go in there and you'd be like, well, I haven't danced since I was 8 years old, but I'm gonna kill this, and I'm gonna have fun, and I don't care what anyone else thinks of me, and I know that if I work hard enough, I can end up to be good. So like that first day, you would go in, you would have fun, you'd not worry about what other people think of you. And even if you feel yourself starting to feel like embarrassed or nervous, just be like, who cares what they think? Like, I'm here for me. I'm improving myself, and I'm the only person that matters, so why would I let anyone else's thought process interfere with my own when it comes to improving myself? Which is one of the things that I think everyone should have, but whatever. And so that's what you would have in your mind then. And going forward, if you decided that it was something you want to do again, you could go home and you could practice a little bit. You could look up some dancing online and practice by yourself, and then by the next time, you'd be so much better. And once you prove to yourself that very first time that you have the ability to grow and change and better yourself, that's literally the hardest part. Like that first step into knowing that you are that you have the ability to improve no matter what it is that you think you're bad at is the most important thing ever. And that's like the biggest thing that I think anyone can like go through. Like, you just have to know that you have the ability to do whatever you want with yourself. And that's the definition of a growth mindset. And it can go with being happy, it can go with like working harder, it can go with your dreams, it can go with your goals, like all of that. So I will finish by applying this to happiness and sadness. Well, something that goes along with being really sad is a negative mindset. So like what I said going into the dancing thing, you're always worried about what people think of you and all the things like that. So imagine like if you're constantly telling yourself all these negative things, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty, I'm too fat, I'm gross, I could never be good at anything, no one likes me, like in what world do you think you're one day going to wake up and be happy? Like, all of those things are examples of fixed mindsets. So next time you tell yourself, I'm fat, I'm gross, no one likes me, say, no, I'm not fat, and I'm going to prove it to myself by going and working out, which feels so good. Like, it would make you feel so much better, and it would prove to yourself that even if you think you're fat in the moment, like, you have control over that. Like, you have control to change that and work harder to not think that anymore. And let's move to I'm not good enough. Well, who are you not good enough for? Who are you trying to impress to the point where it's making you feel bad about yourself? Like, tell me who you're not good enough for. Please, tell me whose opinion matters more than yours. Like, please tell me that right now. Like, literally. So, if that's what you're thinking, then, like, oh my God, you're worrying about what other people think way too much. So, like, if I'm not good enough pops into your head, think about what you think of yourself. Like, are you good enough for yourself? And if you're not good enough for yourself, then you need to look in the mirror and figure out what you need to change to improve yourself. Maybe it's working harder, finding a new passion, doing something new every day, meeting newer people, saying something nice to people every day, doing nice things for others. Like, oh my God, that will change your life. Like, seriously, if you just start doing nice things for other people, that would change your life. I'm just going to close with just making sure you understand what's going to be fixed and growth mindset. Fixed mindset is when you think you're born with the traits that you have and there's nothing you can do to improve. And if you don't like something, you'll never like it. If you're not good at something, you'll never be good at it. A growth mindset is understanding that what you're born with is literally the first building blocks of becoming whoever the hell you want to be. So, a fixed mindset or a growth mindset would take the tools that they were born with and turn them into whatever it is that they want to be if they know that when they know that they can work hard enough and reach their goals. So I think that all of you should do a little bit more research on fixed and growth mindset and start with one little goal. And my challenge for this video is next time you hear yourself doubting yourself, stop it, throw it away, and literally think of 3 ways you can prove that doubt wrong. Okay? I'm going to write that in the comment below, or the description below, and I really, really hope you guys do that because I think that will help you a lot. Like I said, the first step is monumental. Alright? Okay. Thanks for listening. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I will be back, I promise. Alright, and hopefully this video isn't cringy either. Oh my God. Okay, bye-bye. Love you all.